To begin, 3 quotes, words that encapsulate themes I will examine in my talk today. New Zealand is the nearest approach to life on another planet, a completely different experiment in evolution from the rest of the world. The third quote refers to what Sir Paul called our Apollo mission, his dream of a pest-free New Zealand, making our country a place where talent wants to live.
Right now, as you listen to me, something inside of you is bouncing up and down up to 10,000 times every second. What is this? I'm talking about something inside your ears, something which enables you to hear. Cochlear hair cells. These tiny finger-like projections line the cochlea of your inner ear.
It's very easy to classify the ages of human technology in terms of the materials that formed the foundation, from stone, bronze, iron, oil, coal, electrons, silicon. The largest step that we've made in terms of welfare for our people and as a society, the elimination of disease, has been the adoption of fossil fuels in the Industrial Revolution. However, this has left us with a legacy of climate change and pollution that we're not too excited to leave for our children.
Imagine a world where you can go from being a struggling, unemployed author with a bad case of writer's block to finishing your book in 4 days and still having the time and energy left over at the end to learn to play the piano, learn a new language, and make it big on the stock market.
Good afternoon. I'm Sebastian Helen Clark, a 15-year-old Scots College student. Now, that's my day job. I'm also a technology services exporter, whose software products have been used in over 100 countries. My products, Quicksand, Broomstick, iCloud Drive, and MacDrop Any, harness the power of the cloud to make life easier.
Something more valuable than oil or gold. Something wars are fought over. Something economies are staked upon. And something that we require for life itself. Who'd have thought it would be something as basic as fresh water? And now we're running out.
Kia ora. Think, how would you measure and define intelligence? IQ tests are what we have typically used to measure intelligence. They were designed to see who would succeed in the education system. But modern IQ tests contain puzzles where you must create a logical sequence, and they don't necessarily measure creativity, wisdom, musical ability, or social intelligence.
Today, we've heard a lot about industry-driven science. But sometimes people do science just for the sake of it. I imagine that's why Santiago Cajal studied the brain, to catch a glimpse at the workings of consciousness. Cajal showed that the brain is much more than just a mushroomy lump. It is a densely packed forest of electrical trees.
In 1990, the year before I was born, the Voyager 1 space probe did something remarkable. 6 billion kilometres from Earth, our envoy to the stars turned around its onboard camera and took photos, 60 of them. When we received them, there, in one frame, 1 pixel, the faintest glimmer of blue light in the darkness. This is us seen from 6 billion kilometres, and it's quite possibly the most famous picture ever taken of the Earth. Immortalised in history, it's known as the pale blue dot.